Ride and watch hentai all the time with my soul is tormented by a succubus. Call assist, pencil dripping from the way I spit. Fell in love with this. Sis got music, now she in my...
Hello and welcome back everyone, the name is Kahenkio and the game is Pokemon Duel. It's been requested that I use my face a little bit more because you guys seem to miss me with my glasses and my beanie and everything, so here I am. But this video is not about me, it's about this deck. I've been having a little bit of a connection failed. Please try again later. Okay, I don't know why I am on mobile data and Wi-Fi. Let us just keep on mobile data. So, as I was saying, I was trying to make a sleep deck for the absolute insane extended period of time, and I couldn't do it because even with the manipulative that the grass Pokemon can, the trevenant, the beast trevenant can offer, the tapu kokos were just absolutely destroying those decks, and it was pretty much impossible for a sleep deck to find their spot in this Koko Zapdos meta. Even before this new update, even before the banner, it was exactly after the Koko dropped. It was absolutely in every deck, and the sleep decks kind of were nullified basically because of the ability. But with the introduction of Hypno here, the dude, the master, the psychic spellblind guy, the abilities, while this Pokemon is on the field, the sleep condition is not removed by the effects of other abilities. So you legit have to go ahead near the enemy and tap the enemy to wake them up, which is absolutely insane because, by the way, if this dude spins Sleepwalk, it's exactly as Trevenant's manipulative, that he moves you in your MP range and then puts you to sleep, or in this case you already put to sleep, he moves you in your MP range and then you gain weight as well. So that is pretty decent because it's pretty decent. Let's leave it at that. At the specific moment in time though, the deck consists of those Pokemon. It's Mew because Mew is a great defender. He can withstand a lot of hits from heavily, weaponized enemies, heavily weaponized Pokemon. He does have the humongous shuttle flip to keep him safe. Then of course the humongous gold for everybody else that, carries some purple. I do have the little NK with the evolution to Malamar here. And Malamar will be level 8. I can't click it, but it will be level 8, I think, with still level 5 and 3-star Hypnosis, Mass Hypnosis, absolutely insane. Cobalion because there's a lot of gold that can potentially go and harm all my little purple team here. I do have the Petilil because Petilil is pretty awesome with the Grass Knot. There's Sleep Powder and Grass Knot. I have made her level 10. That means doesn't go lower than 7, that's exactly like the Magmortar. But 37 Grass Knot and 36 Sleep Powder is almost about enough to keep this Pokemon in your deck, in your main squad for a sleeping deck because of the evolution to the Lilligant, which also has a sleep condition and a spinner, and that spinner is pretty awesome sometimes because mine is still level 7, which 35 becomes 40, 37 becomes 47, and that if spun twice is almost 100 damage. So you can see that's pretty decent and quite well balanced. Poliwag is here because it's a runner. I don't expect it to spin the Hypnosis super often. I mean, there is the Hypno that can spin the Hypnosis super often, but Poliwag is there to apply the Hypnosis condition and just run. Like the Mew, to grab a spot, keep an enemy occupied without much hassle. And of course, if there's another Hypnosis spun, it's good enough. I know about the Noctowls, I know about all the other Pokemon that do offer sleep conditions and are higher tier, but this is the team that I enjoy playing the most, and I enjoy playing the most. I played only one game with it, but that's the team that I enjoy having, and I believe that could potentially be the thing. No, I played 2 games with this Hypno guy, Hypno, but could be worth it. So let's go ahead and see what kind of a duel I got the last time I played, because the first time I was adjusting the plates and everything because I had different plates and I lost miserably. That's why you see Hypno with 2 games. But the second game though was versus a Deoxys squad, and this Deoxys squad is pretty awesome. Bantam right here has the Zoroark, has the Cosmo Energy, has 2 speed forms, 2 attack forms, 1 defense form, and he's like, I'm gonna wreck your world. And I'm gonna be putting every single time that I beat a Deoxys squad in here on my channel because I am a known Deoxys hater and I hate Deoxys. This is my thing. and I'm sorry, but this is how it is. So he deploys his Cosmo Energy first turn, I deploy my Inkay, and I'm like, should I attack this and put it to sleep so I can have it there as a prisoner, or should I just go defensive? And I decided to go defensive with my Mew. I don't really care about putting it to sleep just yet, because I know the Deoxys players. He can swap up with the Zoroark and kill anything that goes for it, and that wouldn't be fun for me at all. So I decided to get my Hypno defensive a little bit. He's going to bring his, I would guess, yeah, defense form, because defense form is just the thing you want to have. So I deploy my little Poliwag a little bit on the offensive. I do not carry the Hurtle Jump in this deck, so that is limiting me a little bit to where I can move against a Deoxys squad. And I'm just going to be sending out more Pokemon so I can actually set up a little bit of a perimeter along my defense line. Because I know Deoxys, he's not going to attack. He's not going to attack. He's going to try to surround. He's going to try to pressure. He's going to do everything but attack. That's basically what I'm thinking in this situation, in this scenario. And what happens here, he sends out his defense form a little bit aggressively, and I send out my my Petal against it, because I know it's a bad matchup, but I do believe that I can be spinning the sleep condition, even if he does manage to spin the counter or whatever not. So we're going to see him deploying the attack form a little closer. I will back up my Poliwag a little bit here, because I don't want to get a freeze around for the speed form. There's absolutely no reason for that. There could be, you know, people coming behind. He's going to like go ahead and pressure me as much as possible. So I go ahead and attack. I believe that was a bad play for me, because I knew what he's going to do. So me doing this was kind of irrelevant, frankly, because I couldn't have killed him. I maximum could have confused him, and he would, you know, backtrack everything that he wanted. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to attack with this dude and see what he does. He goes ahead and swaps with a defense form. I'm like, really? Is that what we're going to do the whole game? By the way, I spent 2 misses. That's like the worst RNG, but I do take note from my bad RNG right here. I do take note that I spin bad stuff, and I'm like, okay, my time will come. Let's just give it a moment. So I'm like, all right, let's waste his turn. He doesn't want to attack. Why the hell would I attack? Like, what's the reason behind me attacking? I don't remember if I do carry a Hurtle Jump. I might be wrong on that. I might be carrying one. But I check the enemy plates. I always check the enemy plates in the beginning of the duel, where the loading screen goes on, so I know what I'm fighting against, and that's what helps me be on my own. So he go weak speed against my little Poliwag, and I'm hoping my Cobalion works with this. I do spit the dodge, but he's going to make me respin. And there's going to be the 20, and the gold attack will send me to the BC. And I'm like, what? That was a gold attack. What happened? But obviously, X attack doesn't make your attack gold in the code. It just makes it for that turn. So the ability of Cobalion is not worth it. Is not working. I think I already knew that, but I was like, maybe I'm wrong. Okay. But I wasn't wrong. It did happen. So I'm just going to send back my Cobalion to the goal, because I don't want to lose him to the Deoxys attack form. Deoxys attack form can nullify him in one turn. I don't want that. I don't want that, because there's still the Zoroark, there's still the speed forms that could potentially spin that gold, and I don't want them to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and attack the Deoxys attack form. I'm like, okay, I have a nice matchup here. If you spin the Dimensional Slip and I spin the gold, good enough, I take you down, happy, but I do spin the freaking Shuttle Flip. The thing that I expand on Mew spins whenever I don't need it. But it's pretty cool, it's okay, I don't care really, because I can see where this dude comes from. He's a Deoxys player, he's a scumbag, which means I have to play his own game. And the Zoroark comes back. He could have swamped the Zoroark, by the way, still, because he has the option to do that. Well, alongside with the what do you call it, Cosmo Energy, but he haven't put him instead in harm's way, because that 90 is humongous and could potentially knock the Mew out pretty easily, frankly. But I'm going to be going ahead and attacking, or is he attacking my little Inkay there? Yeah, he's attacking. And I'm like, all right, if you are not going to take my attacks, and if you're like swapping everything that you need instead of like fighting like a man, like when I attacked his attack form, he's like, no, I'm going to set you a defense form. Well, if you don't want to do that, I'm just going to waste turn. You want to stall, I want to stall. I'm a minute ahead of you, so screw you, buddy. So he attacks me. I do roll the freaking hide. I do roll the hide, super lucky right there, and I do swap with the Mew. That is a pretty decent scenario for me to be in, because Mew against the defense form and attack form are pretty decent. Mew can absolutely devastate them, and he does the mistake of attacking again, and he gets knocked out. I don't know what he expected there, but I'm not going to even try to take that point there because I don't want the attack form attacking my Inkay. That's something that I really, really don't want, because even if I do manage to confuse him, he's going to be swapping it up for the other attack form. And I'm like, okay, I let you attack. He can still swap for the Zoroark, and I don't really want to fight that Zoroark. Not at all. So I'm just going to wait here. You stalling? I'm stalling, buddy. You play your game, I play my game. Like, I tried to be creative. I created this deck, I full sleep deck with a little bit of a, alteration, because you can't have 6 Pokemon with a sleep condition because they're all purple, and all purple is going to lose by one single Zapdos, if you know what I'm saying. So I had to differentiate a little bit with a Cobalion, with a little bit of Mew, some gold to my defense. So he's like, okay, I'm going to backtrack a little bit of my Zoroark, because if my speed form dies here, or if my, attack form dies here, I won't have something to deal with. I will have to scoop up or whatever not. So I'm just stalling. I'm legit. I don't want to attack. I attacked. He swapped to his favorable matchups, and that didn't work for me. So why the hell would I attack, right? I'm just going to stall. I have this move condition to move right and left and whatever, and I'm just going to wait. Let him attack. Let him do the attacking. I really don't care. There's going to be another Psychic Boost. My Mew delivers and spins the Hypersonic that he's supposed to instead of the 50. Very likely. I haven't seen the 50 yet, but I'm going to be super likely. I'm going to see it later, I think. Or was it in a different game? I don't know. But for the time being, I'm super happy this is going the way it's going. And I'm also lucky that he's having his attack speed form near my Mew, because that speed form is not with any C levels. And I roll this Psychic the one time I needed it. I roll this Psychic. He's going to respin. He's going to spin the extreme speed twice. The game is like, okay, your bad RNG is out of here, so it's time that you get a little bit of a better one. And I set up my Mew, like, specifically for the Shuttle Flip. This Mew is ready to win the game right there, because I do believe that I can roll the secondary with a double chance, because that's why I carry the double chance for this shenanigans right here. And he's going to take the opportunity to go ahead and advance with his attack form. And I'm going to be like, okay, this is it. This is game for me. If I do manage to double spin that, double chance that, and I spin it, this is going to be GG well played. Boom! But he manages to spin the tiniest of the dodges, and I'm not going to even spin because there's no point. I'm like, oh my god. That was bad. His tiniest of dodges spun and annihilated my try to shuttle flip in his goal. I should have respun to see if I managed to spin the attack I wanted, but I didn't want to waste any time, because I see that he's short on time, and I don't want to give him the opportunity to go ahead and steamroll through my entire team while I'm at it. So I know that he's going to take the entry with the attack form, because he has the scoop up, so he can send out his speed form defensively if he needs to. And I'm going to be going ahead aggressive to grab the other entry. I don't really need to attack the Zoroark, because I know that I can't beat it unless he spins the miss, and that's like tiny AF. So Mew attacking a Zoroark is absolute waste of time. It's not like the Sceptile that could potentially roll that freaking 30 and you get yourself a kill. The Zoroark is not something that you want to be attacking on. So he's going to attack my Hypno here. He's like, I'm going to chew through your entire team. I spin this Sleepwalk. He's going to, whatever, I'm Deox, I'm going to make you respin. But boom, motherfucker! Sleepwalk your ass away from me, little bitch. And I'm going to make him sleepwalk away a little bit. You know, I read what the ability does, because it's obviously the first time I ever spun it with a Hypno. But it's exactly like the manipulative. You send him sleeping away, and you do whatever the hell you want. There's another attack form right there, but I'm going to grab the entry instantly, because I don't want any shenanigans. I don't want him, counter-attacking whatever. He couldn't, but he could step closer to me and start defensively attacking whatever. And he's going to do the Dimensional Slip. Unfortunately, I spin the height again, which I have, by the way, decreased throughout the Carmonite. But that's going to happen. So I'm just going to go ahead and not attack. I don't want to attack that Deoxys attack form. No way. I don't want to. If I manage to, he's going to, swap it up with a sleeping one. He's going to wake him up, and there's going to be a bad trouble. But I spin do the dodge, and I'm like, okay, should I max survive here with the Poliwag? Or, just in case something fucks up completely, I need to wake up my Inkay, because Inkay, when max survived from dead condition, is going to be, evolved. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to scoop up here my Inkay. I don't want to waste the max survive just yet, just because everything could go south, even now. And I could potentially lose a little bit of my Pokemon and whatever, and that's not going to be fun for me. So what I do here, I just scoop up, I surround. He's slept, Sleeping Deo attack form is not good enough, and the Grass Knot is going to spin against a miss on the Deoxys speed form. And there we go. The tremendous Lilligant steps on the field, and I do believe that this is the time that he decides to be a classic Deoxys deck player, and he disconnects. You can understand the frustration of this noob that got wrecked, because yeah dude, you're a noob. I'm sorry. Well, in any case, this is the showcase of my Sleepwalker deck. It's still incomplete, I'm still adding things up, but it's just something that worked for me at least once, and I'm hoping to keep it up in my deck collection because I enjoyed this game super much. As goes for the result, he gave me a black box here, so I'm just going to tap the enhancement thing. I'm going to see what shenanigans we have inside. It's going to be a white, nothing special then. Ingot common, cube common, 3 Carmonite, good enough. I take the 3 Carmonite. I did get my reward from the event. By the way, Team Palkia all the way. Awesome stuff happening. We won. I don't know if you noticed, but there was someone saying Team Giratina would be the best. You were wrong. Team Palkia all the way. See? Let's check the points. See? 38.5 mil. We destroyed. I can grab that reward real fast from here. I think I have it. And there's also the uncommon Hulk going on with 15 Carmonite right now. So you can go ahead and join that. I'm playing with my Steel Mirini deck. That is absolutely destroying. I've lost twice because I positioned wrongly, unfortunately, and had a lot of rush coming my way. So rush is good against my deck, but not if you're rushing with electric type Pokemon. So there's going to be the Carmonite thing. Let's see how much Carmonite this Deoxys dude gave. 10 Carmonite. I'd take it. 10 Carmonite from the Deoxys dude. Super fun stuff. So if you're a Deoxys player, you're a scumbag, man. Don't play Deoxys. Play Altarius and play Zoroarks. Okay, there's a Sparkle. It's not going to be a shiny anything. That sucks pretty much. But that's going to complete this video for today. If you see the coffee mug in the randoms, that's me. If you see me in the room matches, I'm going to be doing room matches right now, by the way, after I upload this video. So hit me up and we can duel. As for me, I'm Hanky. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And as always, have a nice day.